Hey, Reg here, and welcome back to the blog. It is day 2 of my, I'm just going to call it a 60-day. I'm saying 2 months, but let's say 60-day um, raw food challenge. And my goal is to spend 60 days having nothing but raw foods. I'm spending 3 days, yesterday was my first day, where I'll be consuming nothing but fruits. And unfortunately, I don't want to say that I've cheated a little, but yesterday I made um, a watermelon dish, and I did add a little kind of basil for flavor. So it wasn't 100% fruit, but yeah, so that's where I am anyway, and I'm going to be very forgiving of that, and it was really, really tasty. So I had watermelon. Yesterday was pretty much all about watermelon. I started with a great little smoothie that I made with watermelon and pomegranate, and then later on in the day I had another smoothie that I made with watermelon and kiwi, I finished my day with a smoothie that I made with watermelon, cucumber, which is technically a fruit, and I added a little basil to that for flavor. And there was orange juice in the first and the last smoothie. So those were my meals for yesterday. And today I'm going to be focusing on mango, and I actually am going to share with you a little secret that I have about mango. So we're going to go into the kitchen, and I'm going to show you how I slice a mango. So some people find working with mango to be really difficult because it's really about getting the mango away from the pit. And what I've discovered is that if I just cut around the mango along where the pit is, before I've peeled it, it just really just kind of falls away from the pit. So the idea is you just want to cut in along right against the pit, and like most of the mango just kind of comes away from it right away. So there we go. So we have a mango. You also notice that I have some mint here, and I have one of my limes left over from the cleanse. And then if I kind of go into the mango and just make some little cuts in there in both directions. I do that in both of those. I don't have to even do that many. And then I can just take a spoon and go right in, and the mango comes away from the skin pretty easily. And and this just happens to be a really, really super ripe mango. If it was less mushy, it would be even easier to work with, and it would make a little less of a mess. So I could do this, if I had one that was a little less mushy and ripe than this, I could even do this, say, at work when I, didn't have access to a full kitchen, and it wouldn't make nearly as much mess. But as it stands now with this one, which is really, really ripe, it's very, very ripe. There's actually this one is very, very ripe. So it's going to be a little mushy. And then what I've decided I'm going to do today is I'm going to use some of my leftover lime, which has actually started to get a little on the old side. The skin is pretty dry, but I'm going to add some of that, and I'm going to make my smoothie with the mango, a little bit of lime, and then I'm going to add a little bit of some mint that I got from my friend's garden. My friend, who is the chef, has a restaurant right down the block, and we went into her garden and cut some fresh mint, and I'm going to add that to the mango. And so now I'm going to show you how I do that, okay? Whatever you're putting in it. So I've added the fruit of the full mango. I'm just going to add the juice of half of one of the limes, and I'm just going to add a few leaves of the mint. I don't necessarily want to overpower the drink with mint. And I'm adding just 1 cup of fresh squeezed orange juice. And then as far as blending, I don't want to over blend it, so I just started on low to get the pieces kind of going just for a few seconds, and then I'm going to turn it up. And there we go. So I don't want to do it for more than, say, like 10 seconds of blending. And now we're just going to add it to the glass and try to see if we can make it look pretty. So great. So cheers to all of you, and I hope you have a great day, and peace.